Kind of want to die. So I'm just going to film this really quick because this video is so long already, but this video is basically every time something happened in this like journey to stage school. I filmed the whole experience, so at each stage just remember like I was just going through that at the time. I don't want you to think I'm being like over the top and emotional, but I just want to show like how much, just like what the whole thing involved and how I felt. So yeah, don't take it too serious. Enjoy. So I thought I would make a video about my audition experience for dance college, because it's been, so far I've only been to one audition, but it's been a lot different to what I expected it to be. It's a lot harder than what I thought it would be. Not really like, well, I mean I've only been to one, but not the actual audition, but like basically I'm going to my second audition tonight. I'm getting the train tonight, and I didn't get into the first college that I auditioned at. And you know, because like you always, like before you go into professional training, you're just stuck in this little world of like your own like dance school or acting school or whatever, and you might think you're good, and you are good. So like I don't doubt what I can do, but like I literally thought I'd just like get into college and it'd just be like, yeah, obviously I'm gonna get into college. Like I literally thought I'd be choosing between which colleges I'd go to. Like, I always knew they only accept 30 people, but like, it was a real shock when I saw the email and it was like, oh sorry, like you've just been unsuccessful. So I didn't even get a recall. So thousands of people audition and about 100 people get a recall, and then 30 people get a place literally. And me in my own little world was just like, oh well, of course, like I'll just be one of them 30 people. And it's been hard. I cried a lot when I found out I didn't get into the first one I auditioned at, but like everyone around me saying you just have to move on, because obviously it wasn't meant to be. Obviously I wasn't meant to go to that college and it wasn't the right place for me. But it's hard to think that when you obviously just like get told the news and you literally like, this is my dream and I honestly cannot imagine myself doing anything else. But when that happens, you're just like, do I even want to do this anymore? Like, do you know what I mean? If I'm not good enough, do I really want to do this? But then just because I didn't get accepted into one college doesn't mean I'm not good enough. I might get accepted into another one, hopefully go to this audition tonight. And even if I don't get accepted into all of them, I just need to think, well, there's other ways of getting to where I need to get. That's what everyone's saying, and I believe that. But I believe if you're meant to do something, you're meant to do it, and if you're not, then you're not. But I just want to video the experience for me to look back on, for one, and for other people to watch, so that they can understand and maybe see from my experience that, you know, it is really hard. Like, you get in the train to London, you pay for an audition, and then you just get told you've not got a place, and you're just like, which you know is going to happen. In the back of your head you're always like, I probably won't get a place because it's so hard, but then in your head, because obviously it's you and you don't really think of anyone else, you're just like, oh no, I will get a place. So that's my experience for my first audition where I didn't get in, but I'm determined to let it make me work harder tomorrow in my audition. I really want to just put it all out there. I just want to do it, because then once I know I've got a place, I feel like I can just relax and enjoy doing what I love to do. But right now it's just making me a bit sad, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. It literally happens to everyone. There was like thousands of people auditioned, and if you're meant to go there, you're meant to go there. If you're not, then you're not meant to go there. And if you're meant to be in musical theatre, you will end up in musical theatre, and you just have to work hard for it. So yeah, no matter what, you will get where you want to get if you work hard enough. This is literally me motivating myself before this audition tomorrow. Hopefully this video gets happier. I'm not sad, I'm just serious, because it's just a really weird experience of like travelling to London and auditioning and all that jazz. And like literally before this audition right now, I've just looked and my monologue has to be a minute. So now I'm literally cutting everything out of my monologue and I'm like crying because the good bits, I'm taking good bits out and I'm like, well, that's a good bit. Just an emotional wreck. That's why I literally like I've had a mental breakdown, because I'm literally on about my 5th. So we love that for me. So I hope you don't mind if this video's starting a little bit more serious, but I just think it's important for people to know that it's not easy at all, but anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. It's not going to be easy. So I'm going to let this motivate me tomorrow. I'm going to smash it. I literally come out of the audition, the first one that I didn't get in, I came out feeling like I'd done the best that I could possibly do. So that's all, you know, that's all you can do. So at least I know I tried my best, and I obviously just wasn't right for them, and I wasn't meant to go there, because I literally felt like I couldn't have done any more. So at least I have that. I'm content knowing that I tried my hardest, and I know I'm going to try my hardest tomorrow. So no matter what will be, and let's see how tomorrow goes. And let's hope I don't look like this tomorrow, because that would be sad for me. Look how many spots I've got because of makeup. Disgusting. So I'm gonna go get the train now. I need to get changed. My heart's in my chest. I've just got a letter from my second college that I auditioned at. I know I've probably not got in, but I'm gonna open it anyway with my dad. I know I have, but I know I've not. So there's loads of places that I can audition at.
What's a fucking poo now?
What?
What's a poo now?
They've offered me a foundation course.
What does that mean?
Like,
no, I don't even know a clue.
They're not the degree, but the foundation course, which you have to pay for.
Oh, that's good.
So that's good. It's better than not having anything.
Because thousands go down there, love.
Yeah, so
that's
I'm
really
happy
good
about that.
Oh, that's good. Well done.
I mean, that's better than...
Well, no, that's another step forward.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's not a degree, but...
No.
Like, I could still... So, I've been offered a foundation course, which basically means, hopefully, it might mean that I could still get offered a place on the degree, because there's no chance that I can do a foundation course, because it's literally £8 a year, which I just can't pay. I'm shaking really bad. So, I mean, it's better than just getting, like, no. So that means I might still have a chance of getting on the degree. I'm a bit like, I don't know whether to be happy or not, do you know what I mean? I wish it just said like, you're on the degree, but nothing's easy, is it? Nothing's gonna be easy. My nerves are shattered. I am stressed. I'm stressed. Anyway, that's that. Next audition, let's go. And I'll have to wait till after Christmas for the next one, so happy holidays. I just had a bit of a breakdown. Well, I'm making this video to just like show what the experience is like. What is over me? I'm a mess. This honest video is literally me just at my worst. It's just cause like, I don't know what I have to do to get put on a degree course. I literally give it my all in like every audition. It's like literally nothing else I can do. And then the ones that I have left to audition at, I have one college that's just a degree course, with just a dance course, which isn't ideal because I want to do musical theatre, I want to do dancing and acting. So I only have one more college that does a musical theatre degree to find out if I'll get a place there. And I know I've got a place at the one I just found out about, but I can't do a 1-year course and pay for it. It's like £8,000 a year, and then I have to pay for food and everything on top of that. So I can't do it. Hopefully I'll get offered something else. The reality of trying to just get into friggin' dance college. We'll see. I can't wait to just know what the end of this video is, to actually see what's ended up happening. I'll probably just be a mess on the floor and just like going through clearing on results day just to get into academic uni. I look so bad. We have to smile for it because it's all going to be okay in the end, eventually. So it's a new year. I've had 2 auditions since I last spoke to you all. And I got a letter today from another college and I didn't get in. What a freaking surprise. But since then I've had another audition, which was at another college, and the one that I didn't get into that I got a letter from today was just a dance degree, and I want to do musical theatre. So, and my audition was like very ballet based, which isn't like, I do love ballet, but it's really not my, it's not really, if there's like that much focus on it in an audition, I don't know if it would be the right place for me basically. And the audition that I've been to after I auditioned for the place that I didn't get into today, I absolutely loved it, and it was like my favourite audition I've ever been to. I loved the people there, I loved the place, I loved the classes that I did. Sorry, I've had my hair chopped and it looks a bit rubbish right now. Sorry about that. So when I got this today, I wasn't actually like really upset. Pardon me. Like obviously, like I just want as many places to go to as possible. Right now I have none. Obviously I want to get in as many places as possible, but after going to that audition, like I feel like that wasn't the right place for me, and the one that I auditioned at recently, like I just loved it. It was my favourite one I've been to. So I mean, I think I'm just getting used to being rejected, and secondly, like I really liked this college that I went to, and I'm kind of feeling like that wasn't the right one for me. But like, this is like the kind of stuff you get. It's literally like, following your audition, I regret to inform that you've been unsuccessful in gaining a place on the degree programme. But yeah, that's my update. So we will see when I hear from the dance college that I really liked the audition of. So we'll see. Happy 2019. So, let me take this off. I've got a bit of an update. I'm sorry if I look disgusting, I've just been crying a little bit. So, we have an advancement on the story. The last time you saw was when I told you that I didn't get an offer from the audition I did at the beginning of the year, but I said that the audition I did after that, I really liked it. It was my favourite place. I felt really good about it. Well, yesterday I got an email and I was offered a 3-year diploma, not a degree, but it was a 3-year course. So when I first found out, I was disappointed because I'd applied for a degree solely just because a degree is fully funded, like because you can get your student loan, like everything, like you was going to a normal uni, but a degree isn't funded, you have to pay for it. And there is funding available to get, but there's like all different, like what's it called, like all different different criteria you have to meet to be able to get funding and all stuff like that. And I didn't know anything about it because obviously I've been applying for degrees, so I haven't looked into the diploma, and it's literally the same course. So I felt really good about it because I was like, well, obviously they thought I was good because they want me on the same course. So I was like really happy because it's a 3-year course and I haven't been offered that yet. And I was like celebrating, and then I was like, but like what separates me from getting a diploma to getting a degree, like what's the difference? Because it's literally the same course except the degree has funding and a diploma you have to pay for it yourself, and the diploma is literally like £4 a term, which obviously I can't afford. But I was like, oh no, I'll be able to get funding, it's completely fine, like I'll get funded, I'll be able to go. Really happy. So I had to email the college and phone up and ask about the funding, and I wanted to ask if there was a waiting list for the degree, just so, because like sometimes I've heard people could get put on a diploma and then they could be transferred onto degree if like someone doesn't take the place, or like if you want a waiting list. So I rang up and asked, and they sent me information on the funding which I didn't really understand, so I'd have to go through it with my mum. So I'm still not clear if I can get funding, but basically I might be able to get funding, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to get fully funded unless I got offered a scholarship, which I don't think I have. Like, I'm not sure, well, I've definitely not been offered a full scholarship, so there's no way that all the cost of the course and my living costs is going to be paid for, and I'm not going to get full funding for it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go. And I emailed and said, is there a waiting list for the degree, because obviously I was scored highly enough to be given a 3-year course, so what's the difference between a 3-year diploma to being on the 3-year musical theatre, because it's literally the same course, isn't the difference just academic? So I don't get how I could be put on a 3-year diploma with the same practical as a degree. Like, so yesterday I was like excited for it. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna go to this college, it's my favourite. But now I'm like, realistically, am I? And I just got an email. I'm falling apart. I just got an email. Oh god, do that breath where you've been crying and you're like, so I was fine. I wasn't even like, I didn't cry because obviously I should be really happy I've been offered a 3-year course, like that's amazing, but I have to fund it all myself. So I'm not being funny, if you're not a footballer, there's no way you can afford it. The only people who could afford it is literally like a footballer. So I got an email, like I asked if there was a waiting list for the degree, and if there's like Dada awards, which are dance and drama awards, which like offer funding for the degrees, not the degrees, the diploma. And they replied saying, sadly we cannot put you on the degree waiting list as your scores on the day were not high enough for this course. And that just sent me off a bit, because like I just feel like I'm getting closer and closer, but I'm still not good enough. I feel like I'm never going to be good enough. Like if I've been offered a diploma, that I'm like this close to getting a degree, so I don't know what the difference in scores would be from the diploma to the degree when they're literally like the same course, except the degree has more written work and I'm getting really good grades in college. So I just, do you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense. So I'm crying because I'm just like, I'm so frustrated because I feel like I'm getting somewhere and then I'm not. I just feel like I only have one audition left, and I just feel like I'm good enough, but no one, like, because I must be good enough. If like I've been offered a foundation course, now I've been offered a 3-year diploma course, and a 3-year diploma course is literally a full time course, the same as a degree. So I just don't understand. But they said my scores aren't high enough. It just makes you feel like rubbish, do you know what I mean? Like what could I possibly done more to get put on a degree compared to the diploma when it's the same? Except I can't afford the diploma. I kind of want to die. I just really don't know what to do anymore. Sorry you've seen one tiny bit of me and they liked it, and I could do so much more, and yet I'm just like this much away, and it's just so frustrating. It's the most frustrating thing in the world when people are like, oh yeah, and it's like not fully what I need to be able to do it. Anyway, we'll just have to see what happens, but I just feel like I'm never gonna have that moment where I just get offered exactly what I want, a degree in musical theatre at one of my colleges, and I'll just be like, yay, I did it. No. My next audition's in like over a month. So I have all this time to just think about how I'm not getting anywhere. But it's okay. We'll get there in the end. It's not over till it's over. So I'm back. Always looking a mess as always in this video. Don't know what's going on. Probably because my life's a mess, like, and it gets even messier every time I take the camera out. It is now. So it's now the 23rd of March, and I started auditioning for dance performing arts college in November in 2018. It's now March in 2019 and it's still going on. Anyway, thought I'd do another update. We're not getting any better, I'm not gonna lie, we are not getting any better at all. So I've had 2 more auditions. My last 2 auditions, I've had them. So first I had an audition which was one closer to home, so it's only like an hour away, so that was good, and the audition went really well. I felt really good about it. Then I had an audition literally yesterday, so like a few days after, literally 2 days after the one before that. That was in London, another one in London, and that was probably the worst one so far. My number, by coincidence, was the first number in my group, so I had to be the first to go from the corner in all of the dance. Wasn't great for me because I could not pick it up. We literally went through it twice and it was like just me, and we wasn't even in partners. I had to go for my own from the corner. All the turns were going different ways and everything. It was not a pretty sight. I mean, it was probably worse in my head. Like, it didn't go that bad, but I just knew I didn't do it the best that I could, because you're literally thrown it at you and you're expected to like have amazing technique and use your face and remember what you've just been taught in like 10 seconds. So it wasn't that great, and I didn't get kept behind for like a recall, so that one wasn't great. I haven't actually got a letter saying that like I've not got in, but I just like no, I've not got in. So that was that one. But I really liked the one that was closer to home. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I got a letter from there today, and basically I don't really know what I can say, but I've been offered a foundation course, but they've also given me an offer to go back and re-audition for a full 3-year course with or without funding, basically. So when I saw the letter, I was like, started crying again, obviously, because like, when don't we cry during this whole thing? Like, we always cry. So I started crying at the table because Mum was like, she literally was like, don't, she was like,
sit down, like, relax,
like, because I just got a donut out of the fridge. She was like,
oh, just sit down and have it and relax.
and I was like, okay. Next minute this letter comes out and I was like, I don't want to read it. I don't want it. And she was like,
no, like, Dad opened it, it was addressed to us all, like, sit down, like, make sure you read it all first, like, it's not bad, like, read it all.
and I was like, that means it's bad. So I read it and I just saw foundation course and I was like, I literally just want to die, like, right now. Like, I just want to die, because I can't afford a foundation course. Basically, you have to pay for a foundation course yourself. So that was great. But then basically they said they want me to go back and then basically re-audition, because they think I have potential. So they want me to re-audition for either a funded place or a non-funded place. So we're still going through. It's not over yet. My A-levels are literally, well, it's like April. My A-levels start in May. It's like the end of March now. So it's all still going on, but I can do it, you know what I mean? Like I keep saying, what's meant to be will be, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it, aren't I? But it's one of the longest and most gut-wrenching experience of my whole life. Like, it is so hard. And I have to work, like, they're making me work so hard for it. Like, nothing comes easy. But we're A-okay. Let's just see what happens. Hi.
Oh, God.
asleep.
Oh, I wasn't. You're fake.
Get in.
You wasn't
Get in,
asleep.
it's cool.
No, honestly, I just said to you, get up to get ready.
I got a 3-year place. I
Oh, God! Oh, Scott! Oh, well done, babe.
The 3-year course, gag.
Oh,
She got the course.
yeah.
Oh, that's good, that.
So, it's finished. The whole thing ended. Basically, I've ended up with having funding for the 3-year place in Leeds, so that's where I'm going to be going in September. That's where I was supposed to go. See what the next 3 years of professional training holds. So yeah, I've literally not filmed a video in ages because of my A-levels. This feels really weird. I don't like it. I'll see you in some videos soon when I actually start filming again and I'm not depressed.